Hey everyone, this is Adam with the Adam Lee team and Keller Williams Realty Phoenix. This is the September 2015 video newsletter. We're not quite in the fourth quarter, but we're sure heading there. And looking at the statistical information for this month, it's going to look a little underwhelming. Not a lot of movement up or down. Everything were just slight incremental movements. But getting right into the numbers, the number of listings, it dropped again. It just slightly, not anything really to hoop and holler about, like I said, either way. The sold listing prices, if you look at the graph, it dropped, but just a little bit. And so prices did fall. Not anything, again, not anything to be alarmed about, good or bad. Just very, very consistent market right now. The absorption rate dropped again, just slightly. Not anything that's going to really affect the market. It's not a huge drop, but it's also not a decrease. So what we're seeing is the number of listings that are getting put on the market. It's not, we're not having a huge difference between the amount of homes that are getting put on the market and what's being sold. So again, just be aware of it. It's not anything super exciting or super bad, anything super negative. The sold to list ratio was extremely flat, no real change. We're floating right around 96%. The days on market, same thing, kind of flat. Now, I've been saying flat and slightly a lot does not mean that there's not movement in the market. There's still a lot of movement. There's still a lot of things going on. What we're finding is a lot of the homes that are selling are the ones that do have the upgrades, that do have the proper marketing. What we're finding on the buyer side is the homes that are priced well, we're having to fight for, or at least come out swinging right out of the gate. The homes that may not have the upgrades or may be overpriced, they're really sitting, and so the buyers have the opportunity to come in less than what the asking price is. And if you look at that sold to list ratio, it's still showing the same story, that things aren't selling for exactly what they're listed for. What we're finding is the homes that are priced well are selling for that, if not more, depending on the area. Like always, the statistical information that we give you is on very much a macro level, and the macro level meaning all of the valley, not just Gilbert, not just Phoenix, not just Scottsdale. So you really need to get the information for your specific area in order to have a better idea of what the market's doing. I do want to touch base really fast. The CFPB is making some huge changes to the real estate industry about how escrow is going to be run. The big thing, the big takeaway from it is the loan process is going to look very different and escrow is going to look completely different. The days of a 30-day close of escrow, we're not going to see that anymore. You're going to see a lot more of 45 days, 60 days, maybe even longer, especially right off the bat. That comes into play the beginning of October, so you need to be aware of it. If you have any questions or you're thinking about making a move or doing something in the month of October or after, make sure that you get the information from us so that we can properly set some expectations for you. As always, we want to thank you for all of the referrals. We keep getting them and we are so grateful for them. We love it when people are willing to stamp their name to ours. And like I said, if you have any questions, let us know. If not, make it a great month and we'll see you in October.